All right, welcome to this week's Deal Structure Sunday. I almost said Motivational Monday, but hopefully you're motivated with this deal structure. This is a look in again at a private high six call, but we got into some deal discussions that I think are worthy of you taking a peek at, because there are one or two nuggets in here that when you use them on the phone with a seller, just the one or two nuggets that Brian gives, never mind the great discussion we had on this high six weekly call, you'll get more results, period. That's why I wanted it on the Deal Structure Sunday playlist. You will get more deals. Enjoy the call.
So I had a conversation with Peter Taunton on Friday. So that was pretty awesome.
Well, can you give us a high point?
That's pretty cool. Sure. Yeah, what I discussed with him is I told him that, throughout the past 10 months, I've come close on a lot of deals, but haven't gotten to the finish line. So I wanted his take on that. And basically what he told me is, don't be so strict in that it has to be no money down, or like basically when you're there, negotiating back and forth, don't let it go. Like, just, keep trying to figure out what their pressure point is, what their problem is, and then keep trying to solve it. But if you have to give money down, so that's why we have Wicked Smart Finance. If there's something else, like, just keep uncovering what their pain is, and basically don't let go and let the deals die without doing everything you can to get it to the finish line.
Completely. I mean, I love what Morris said about Peter. Don't let it go, which is just goes back to what we're always talking about, which is like, forget about the numbers. Like, you don't even hear people say they want 20%. It's like, I'll give you an example too. I had a conversation with a seller yesterday who said he needed 20%, and I said, "Do you need to move? Do you need to move? Do you need to go somewhere?" Like, I just didn't even answer his question. And he said, he said, the son's living in the house, right? He's like, my son needs to move. We need 80 grand for him to live, for him to buy a house. I said, okay, so what happens if you don't get that? Well, they're just going to stay in the house. Conversation was over. That was it. I said, I can't do 20%. I mean, I said that the 20% was over. I said, I can't do 20%. He's like, well, what could you do? So, but I still have an understanding of, like, do you need to move or not? Or do you want me to just make you move?
I love it.
A lot of sellers are like that. So just don't even, what Peter said was super eye-opening. It's like, don't let it go. Versus, like, if you hear that question, or if you hear, hey, I need 20% down, or I need 50% down, you do not have to respond with a yes or no. Like, I can't do that. I can do that. You should always just push it right back to the seller. Well, what do you need that for? Why do you need that? And everyone's going to have a different answer. Skin in the game. I need this money. I got to move. I don't trust you, whatever it is. You always got to find out why they want that versus, oh my God, they just asked for 100 grand. I have to give it to them.
And it can trip us up, right? Because then we go down that rabbit hole.
Totally.